Cancer, August 8th. You are not looking for a fantasy right now. You are looking for a place that holds you, a room that feels safe, a bond that does not make you brace. Four of Wands. This card is about earned peace, and Four of Wands is showing me a real landing point. You finally stopped running the same hard season in circles. You answered the text. You showed up to the gathering. You let somebody celebrate you without shrinking it down. That matters. That is not small. That is home energy, even if the home is just a person, a table, a porch, a key in your hand. I'm seeing you exhale after holding your breath for too long. You did the work. Now you are allowed to stand in it. Do not rush past the joy because you are waiting for the other shoe to drop. Four of Wands says the peace is real enough to sit in. Judgment reverse. This reversal is loud, and judgment reversed is about the part of you that knows the truth and still keeps pausing. You heard the call. You felt it in your chest. Then you acted like you did not. You replayed the same conversation, the same mistake, the same exit plan, and called it caution. Actually, no, it is avoidance. It is the habit of staying silent when your life is asking for a clear answer. You knew this already. You do not need another sign to admit what you had been avoiding. You need one honest move. Say the thing. Own your part. Stop rewriting what happened so you can feel safer in the delay. Delay is not safety. It is just delay. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is the soft opening after the shut door. It is the first real breath after you thought you had nothing left to give. I'm seeing emotion come back through the body before it comes through the mind. You cry in the car, you cry in the shower. You cry and then you laugh because, wow, that was the old pressure leaving. This card is renewal. It is love returning to a place that went numb. It is a heart that starts to trust again because it finally got a reason. Let it move. Do not clamp down on tenderness because it feels unfamiliar. Do not turn every gentle moment into a test. Receive it. Let somebody be kind to you. Let yourself feel it without immediately checking for the catch. So the moment here is simple, Cancer. You are being asked to accept the home that is here. Answer the thing you already know and let your heart open without apology. One part of you wants stability. One part of you wants to hide. One part of you wants love so badly it scares you. All three are in the room. But only one path actually feeds you, the stable one, the honest one, the open one. Cancer, August 8th. Four of Wands. This card is about finally landing somewhere that feels safe enough to breathe. Four of Wands is the moment you stop scanning the room and realize you are actually home. You answered the texts, you showed up, you let people celebrate you instead of shrinking the win. You built something stable enough to stand in, and now it wants to be acknowledged. You know what I'm seeing? You've been acting like peace is suspicious. Like if things go quiet, something must be wrong. Actually, no, that's old wiring. Four of Wands says the hard season already happened. Now it is time to sit down, eat the food, and let somebody love you without making it weird. Don't rush past the milestone. Don't minimize the progress. You made it to a softer room. Queen of Pentacles. This card is the one doing the dishes, checking the budget, and still remembering everybody's birthday. Queen of Pentacles is care with a spine. It is practical love. It is the person who keeps the house running, keeps the body fed, keeps the money tracked, and does not collapse just because everyone else is messy. Queen of Pentacles is not asking you to overgive. It is asking you to stop confusing usefulness with worth. You may have been the reliable one by default, the one who pays emotionally, the one who fixes the schedule, the one who says yes before checking your own tank. Don't lie to yourself. That is not the same as love. Queen of Pentacles wants you to build routines that last. Eat before you crash. Rest before you break. Spend from abundance, not depletion. Judgment reversed. Queen of Pentacles is the part of you that hears the call and pretends not to. Judgment reversed is avoidance with a straight face. It is knowing what needs to be answered and still sitting in silence. It is replaying the same lesson like watching the same message on read. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. This card is not confusion. It is refusal. You already know where the truth is pointing. You already know what you need to own. But something in you keeps saying later, later, later. That delay is not safety. It is stagnation dressed up as caution. You cannot heal what you keep refusing to name. You cannot move forward while acting like the door is not there. Ace of Cups. This card is the heart opening after being held shut for too long. Ace of Cups is the first clean wave after numbness. It is the chest softening. It is the tear that comes when you finally stop performing strength for everybody else. It is emotional renewal, plain and simple. Ace of Cups wants you to receive, not manage. Let the feeling move. Let the tenderness in. Let somebody show up without interrogating the motive first. Cancer, your heart has been on guard duty. Ace of Cups says the water is coming back. Not as chaos, as live. As the kind of softness that does not need to prove itself. So the moment is clear. Celebrate what held. Tend what sustains. Answer what you know already. And when the heart opens, do not slam it shut out of habit. Cancer, August 8th. The Four of Wands is showing me a room that is finally quiet. The Four of Wands is not asking you to chase more. It is asking you to notice what already held. You got through the hard part. You made it to the table. People around you, or the feeling of them is, you can exhale now. Stop acting like peace is suspicious. Stop rushing past the moment just because you are not used to it. Queen of Pentacles, this card is about the way you keep everyone standing. You pack the lunch, you answer the text, you cover the bill, you remember the appointment. You are the one who makes the whole thing work. But the Queen of Pentacles is not here to praise overgiving. She is here to show you the cost. You have been treating usefulness like proof. Actually, no. Your body has been asking for care, and you keep sending it back to work. Tend the basics, eat, rest. Put the money where it needs to go. Build something that does not depend on you burning out to hold it together. The Ten of Cups is showing the picture you keep wanting to match the feeling. The Ten of Cups says the heart wants harmony, not performance. You want the room to feel safe. You want the people to be real. You want the future to stop looking like a fight, but don't force perfection onto what is already good. Receive the love that is present. Say what actually feels peaceful. Protect the emotional tone. If something is off, name it. If something is sweet, let it be sweet. Calm is not fake just because you are not bracing. Judgment reversed. This reversal is the block. Judgment reversed is the part of you that hears the call and stays silent. I'm seeing you replay the same lesson and call it reflection. You know exactly what needs to be answered. You know what needs to be admitted already, but you keep delaying because being seen clearly feels too sharp. Waiting is not the same as safety. Hiding is not the same as healing. Say the thing. Own your part. Stop rewriting the past to make avoidance look wise. Ace of Cups. This card comes in after all that holding. The Ace of Cups is the opening in the chest. The Ace of Cups is the moment the tears come because you cannot keep the lid on it anymore. Let it move. Let the feeling rise. Let somebody love you without testing it first. Let yourself soften without making it a trap. This is not about rescue. This is about renewal. A clean opening. A fresh start in the heart. And yes, it can happen while life is still messy. That is the point. You do not have to earn tenderness by suffering longer. So the moment is simple. Stability is here. Care is here. Love is here. But the door only opens when you stop dodging what you know already. Cancer, August 8th. This is not gentle, but it is clean. I'm seeing a call to stop circling the same truth and finally answer it. Four of Wands. This card is the exhale after the hard season. You lock the door, set the table, and let the right people in. You have earned a little peace, and you keep acting like it could disappear if you enjoy it too much. It won't. Four of Wands says the home base is real now. Stop treating stability like a temporary visit. Queen of Pentacles. This card is about care that actually holds. You have been the one making the appointments, checking the fridge, answering the text, smoothing the problem, paying the emotional bill. That gets old fast. The Queen of Pentacles asks you to tend your body, your money, your time, and your nervous system like they matter. Not after everyone else. Now, don't confuse overgiving with love. You know how that story ends already. 10 of Cups. This card is the heart of the moment. It is not fantasy. It is the moment when the room feels safe enough to soften. You want the picture and the feeling to match, and honestly, that makes sense. But the 10 of Cups does not ask you to perform a perfect family, a perfect bond, a perfect ending. It asks you to receive what is actually loving. Name what feels good. Protect it. Let the truth of your connections matter more than the appearance of harmony. King of Wands. This card brings the fire back into the room. Somebody has to make the call. Somebody has to say the thing everyone keeps dancing around. That somebody is you, and you have been waiting for permission. Actually, no, you have been waiting for certainty. The King of Wands does not wait for perfect certainty. He moves with vision. He chooses. He leads. He stops talking himself out of the next step because it might make other people uncomfortable. Judgment reversed. This reversal is the part where avoidance gets loud. You heard the call, you did. Then you delayed, edited, softened, and tried to outweigh the truth. Because that pattern is costing you. You keep replaying the same lesson like repetition will turn into safety. It won't. This card says face what you know already. Own your part. Stop pretending silence is neutral. It is not neutral. It is a decision. Ace of Cups. This card opens after the reckoning, after the truth, after the release. You let the feeling come through instead of locking it in your chest. Maybe you cry in the car. Maybe you finally say what hurt. Maybe you feel something return that you thought was gone. The Ace of Cups is the fresh opening, not rescue, not fantasy. Real softness, real love. Real renewal. So this says this clearly. Keep the peace that is real. Release what is built on avoidance. Let the home, the care, the love, and the truth all exist in the same room. Now answer it. I'm seeing August 8th hit like a receipt. Cancer, you can't unsee what's been made clear to you now. This is the moment where the room gets quiet and the truth stands up. Four of Wands. This card is about the kind of stability you can actually feel in your body. You cleaned the place, you answered the texts, you showed up for the people who feel like home. Now you finally sit down and notice the peace. Don't rush past that. Don't treat the good season like it's going to vanish the second you blink. You earned this pause. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is showing me the one who keeps everything running. You paid the bill. You packed the lunch. You checked in on everybody else before you checked your own pulse. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. You have been using care like a job description. Queen of Pentacles says, stop spending from empty hands. Eight. Sleep. Put your money, time, and energy where they can keep growing. Care without overgiving. Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the picture you wanted to match the feeling, not the performance. The real feeling. You want the text to come in. You want the dinner to feel calm. You want the people around you to stop making love feel like work. Because Ten of Cups is not asking you to fake harmony. It is asking you to name what actually feels good and protect it. If it only looks happy from far away, it is not the thing. King of Wands. The King of Wands is the one who stops waiting for permission. You made the call. You said the thing. You took the lead after everybody else stalled out. King of Wands is bold, but it is not messy. It does not set the house on fire just to prove it can. It moves with purpose. If you have been sitting on a decision, this is your sign to act clean and act now. Temperance. Temperance is the middle path. not the dramatic fix, not the all or nothing spiral. You are mixing old pain with new hope, and that takes time. You cannot force a healing that wants to unfold slowly and call rushing progress. Blend it, balance it, let the pieces settle before you decide what they mean. Judgment reversed. Judgment reversed is the part where you know the call is there and you keep letting it ring. You keep circling the same truth. You keep acting like delay is protection. It is not. This reversal is showing self-doubt and avoidance. You know exactly what needs answering. You know exactly what needs to be released. Stop rewriting the past to make staying feel safer. Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is the release after the hold. The chest opens, the tears come, the message lands. Ace of Cups is fresh love, but first it is emotional clearing. You let yourself feel what you have been locking down. You receive softness without flinching. You stop treating vulnerability like a trap, and once that water moves, something new can actually come in. So this is simple even if it hurts. Keep what is real. Release what is dead. Answer the call. Then let your heart refill. August 8th, Cancer. Okay, I'm seeing the home stretch here, and it is not messy anymore. It is stabilizing. Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is the part where you finally breathe in your own space. You answered enough calls, showed up enough times, held enough people together. The same pattern from where care kept sliding into overfunctioning. Now the table is set. The house feels lived in, and you can actually sit down. Four of Wands says the hard season did not go to waste. You earned the exhale. You earned the small celebration. You earned the feeling that people can gather around you without you having to perform for it. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is showing me the reliable one. The one who keeps the lights on, remembers the groceries, checks in on everybody, and then forgets to eat. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. The Queen of Pentacles is asking you to stop treating self-neglect like devotion. You know how to take care of other people already. Now do the practical thing for yourself. Restock the fridge. Take the nap, pay the bill, protect your body. Care has to be sustainable or it turns into overfunctioning. 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is the emotional picture finally matching the feeling. Not perfect, just real. You can sit with the people who feel safe and you do not have to keep scanning for the next crack in the wall. I'm seeing softening here, not because everything is fixed, but because the room is finally honest. This card is telling you to receive the love that is actually present. Don't keep waiting for it to disappear before you let it touch you. King of Wands. The King of Wands is the one who makes the call. the one who stops talking around the issue and leads. You've been holding the room together with instinct for a long time, like the homecoming you almost dismissed back in when you were already being pulled toward a space that could finally hold you too. Now you need direction. Say the thing, make the plan, move first. This is not about dominating anybody. It is about taking the wheel with clean hands. The fire is useful when it has purpose. It burns you when it just sits there and paces. Temperance. Temperance is the middle path, the mix, the slow blend. This moment is not asking you to force healing by Friday. It is asking you to combine what was broken with what is still good, one careful step at a time. The same balance after the emotional flood that showed up in balance is the medicine here. Not extremes, not all or nothing. You do not have to choose between being strong and being soft. You can be both. You can let the new thing arrive without throwing the old wound back in its face. Judgment reversed. Judgment reversed is the part where you know what needs to be answered and you keep pretending you did not hear it. That delay is costing you. You keep replaying the same lesson, then acting surprised when the same pressure comes back. Quit pretending the call is clear, own your part, stop rewriting what happened. The moment you stop hiding from the truth, the whole moment changes. Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is the heart opening again, not all at once, just enough. A little crack in the chest. A little flood through the system. You held it together long enough, and now the feeling comes back through. Ace of Cups is not asking you to be naive. It is asking you to let softness move without punishing yourself for it. Receive the love. Let the tears happen. Let the new beginning be emotional, not just practical. So the message is simple. Answer the call. Then let your heart reopen. Build the stable life. Led with purpose. Heal in a way your body can actually keep. And when the love comes back, do not brace for impact. Let it in. That's all I've got for now. If this hit, you already know what to do. Please like, subscribe, tell your group chat. I'll see y'all soon.